I have to tell you about the power of communication. I was working with a student in a non-public program who was autistic. He was 8 years of age, and he had been in therapy since he was 2. Now, typically developing kids at the age of 1, they're able to say mama, they're able to say doggy when they want to play with their dog. But Vance was 8 years of age. He had autism, and he had been in therapy since 2, and he still had no way to communicate with the world. I met him in a non-public program because he had unsafe problem behavior that was a barrier to his learning. What was really wild is that he came in and he had an iPad that was completely set up to be his augmentative communication device, but he would never touch it. And I was a little hesitant to work with Vance. And so I observed him at first. I did go back through his files, and I remember saying to my coworker, Jamie, how can this even be? He was in therapy for 6 years and he still had no way to communicate with the world besides engaging in this unsafe problem behavior. When I first started working with him, our one goal for the entire IEP was really for him to carry his device from place to place. I really wanted him to feel empowered that this was his voice. We also worked on him labeling and requesting and using it to comment. And within 6 months, he was able to do those things. He really started to thrive with the structure. And we were using applied behavior analysis and speech therapy together and using a team approach. One of the things that we did in this non-public program was go out into the community, which I loved. We were going to work on taking Vance to Dairy Queen. He loved Dairy Queen. He loved chicken tenders, fries. We would practice this in our speech therapy sessions. I would print out the menu in color, laminate it, and even put on a Dairy Queen hat and say, what would you like to order today? And he would practice saying, I want chicken tenders and fries. I'll never forget the day that we went into the community and we went to Dairy Queen. This was the moment that he was going to be practicing using that device to communicate with the world. He went up to the counter and the person said, what would you like to order today? And Vance looked down, went to his device, and put together, I want chicken tenders and fries. You did it, I said. Wow, it was such a moment. Because in that moment, I knew that Vance knew that his communication was powerful. And I'm sharing this with you because we are here to support our autistic learners. We are here to help them say mama, to help them let them know the dog that they want to play, to help them communicate in the real world, maybe for the first time.